Okay, well, look at this. Another foggy view, a different part of downtown as we look from our Fair Park camera. Temperature of 46 degrees right now. And that temperature, by the way, it's not going to change all that much. Anytime we have added cloud cover, anytime we have fog, it kind of helps keep the temperatures from cooling down too much. So what you need to know is that the scattered rain that we have had most of the day, that's going to stick around. It's not as widespread as what it was earlier, but it's still going to be here at least through Sunday morning. And because of all of that moisture, the areas of fog, that's likely going to stick around through a good portion of the morning as well. We do have a stronger cold front on the way, and that's going to hold off until late Monday, and that'll impact our temperatures for Tuesday. Let's talk about tomorrow, though, or, in a few hours. Sunday morning, we will have rain coverage of about 60% between 7, 8, drops down to about 40% around 9, 30% as we head closer towards noon. So a lot of this will clear from west to east as the morning goes on. Here's where the rain is right now. This is just over the last hour. You see a lot of this rain. It's really light in nature, and it'll continue to push off towards the northeast and eventually thin out. This is one of those first batches of rain that did move in. Now, watch what happens here over the next few hours. We'll still see the rain in the area. It still stays pretty cloudy and really foggy. We'll continue to see that very light scattered rain, but around 7 on Sunday morning, we'll see that next batch of rain moving in. I don't think it'll be quite as widespread as what we saw earlier in the day, but certainly enough to maybe cause some visibility issues, especially when we're talking about any early Sunday morning plans. And we'll continue to see this kind of pushing off and really focus itself along the eastern half of North Texas through 9. I'm now showing you about noon tomorrow, and you can see there a lot of that rain still piled in along the eastern third of North Texas. We'll eventually see some clearing, and I do think that we could even see some sunshine, especially if you're northwest of DFW, sometime Sunday in the mid to late afternoon. By this point, we could still pick up an additional 1/10 to a 1/4 inch of rain. Like I mentioned earlier, DFW almost at 3/4 of an inch of rain over the last 24 hours. So we could still add a little bit more to that total. Tomorrow, because of that rain clearing out, I do think we make it to about 60 degrees. Today, we stayed in the 40s. 60 is closer to what's considered normal this time of the year, which is about 59. 61 in Fort Worth. Tomorrow's high, 61 in Denton, about 60 in McKinney. Look at what happens here. On Monday, a big warm up. We're talking upper 60s. I think a few locations could make it to 70 degrees on Monday. That's all ahead of our next front that then arrives late Monday. It drops our highs into the 50s come Tuesday and Wednesday. And as far as rain coverage goes for that next front, I'm not seeing it. I don't think we'll see much of any rain over the next week after this next batch of rain moves out. So for tonight, 45 degrees. Temperatures are not going to change too much. Rain coverage at about 50%, and tomorrow about 60% coverage. We'll see some morning cloud cover, some morning fog with afternoon sunshine. And then we are looking at sunshine on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Our next opportunity for rain after tomorrow will be next weekend. We'll be in the 50s for Tuesday. I think a few of us could even see some freezing temperatures on Wednesday morning. And after that, we're really starting to get a bit mild as we head towards the middle part of the month. Don't forget, it's the best time of the year. Santa's Helpers is back. Our next event is Tuesday, December 10th. The epic Grand Prairie is at next location.